Everyone, give it up.
I'd like to start off by doing a special acknowledgement. Not a land acknowledgement. I know I look like Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. No, I have a friend in the audience today. His name's Frank. And today he's celebrating 5 years of being cancer-free. Stand up, Frank. All right, now back to me. I have a gay friend named Richard, but he prefers dick. Look, I know it was a month ago, but did everybody have a good Christmas this year? Yeah? I love Christmas. My favorite part about Christmas is definitely decorating the house. But like most people, I use those blow-up decorations. My neighbors are pissed though, because all my blow-ups were sex dolls. But it's cool though, don't worry, you just put a book in their hands, they look like they're singing Christmas carols. A lot of times when I'm watching hockey, I hear the announcer say, Connor McDavid looking for Elaine. Evan Bouchard can't find Elaine. Who's Elaine and why is she missing every hockey game? Last month I had to get an ultrasound done on my abdomen because I was having very bad pains. And I'm sure most of you know for an ultrasound you're supposed to fast. I was supposed to fast for 12 hours, but I didn't. Look at me, come on. I'm hungry. I almost got away with it too until the ultrasound technician was doing her thing and she looked at me, Mr. Franson, did you actually fast for 12 hours? And I looked at her like, yeah, why? Because it appears here you're full of shit. I was a very well-read kid when I was growing up. My favorite book series was one called Hustler. It was also my dad's favorite series too, because he used to hide them way in the back of the closet. I was born in Elk Point, Alberta, but I grew up on my grandfather's canola farm, and my grandpa was a very religious canola farmer. You know, every Sunday we'd go have dinner at his place, and he would always say grace. Dear Lord, thank you for blessing us with the food we're about to consume, and thank you for blessing our family with health and here to enjoy it. And the Father, the John, and the Holy Deer. As I get older, I'm starting to realize my parents are changing. Like, I got the feeling recently that my mom might be a lesbian now. I'm not sure, I was talking to her on the phone last week and she kept mentioning something about menopause. I'm going menopause, Brandon, I'm doing menopause. I tried to ask her about it, but she said that's the end of it, period. During the pandemic, my sister started a candle company. She calls it John Wicks. She started it after some guy killed her dog. Oh, shut up, you saw the movie. That's literally the whole basis of that series, is a guy gets his dog killed. Yeah, shut up, you see the movie. Last week I took my autistic nephew to a swimming pool at a local rec center, and he started having what's known as a meltdown, you know, like a overload of this sensory and stuff. So we had to go to the front desk and we got changed, went to the front desk, and I asked the guy behind the counter, excuse me sir, do you have a sensory room available for my nephew? He's starting to have a meltdown. And the guy behind the counter said, well, sensory rooms 1 through 5 are currently taken, but you're more than welcome to our 6th sensory room. What the hell is he going to see in the 6th sensory room? Dead people? My nephew also got a cut on his finger and we went to go get a Band-Aid. Now, kids are so lucky nowadays. He got a Band-Aid, but it wasn't like a shitty gray one. He got a Wolverine Band-Aid. Yeah, I know, that was a Wolverine. What are you scared about? I'm just jealous because kids nowadays get superheroes on things. Just because I'm older doesn't mean I don't want superheroes on shit. Like, for example, I'm going to start my own condom line with superheroes. First one's easy. It'll just be Spider-Man with the wrist at the end. Next condoms will be green and say Hulk smash on them. Spermicidal condoms will be Batman, that way nobody has parents. And finally, we'll have Superman condoms for those guys that go faster than a speeding bullet. Sometimes I like to consider my own mortality, you know? It helps to make you think about life and stuff. A lot of people, when they say they die, they want to leave behind a legacy, right? Everybody wants to leave behind a legacy, be remembered for something. Not me. I want laugh. Thanks for repeating what I just said. How about every time I get to a punchline, I just do this? That's okay, that's all right. Thank you, appreciate it. But when I go, my time comes, I want one last laugh. That's all I want. So when I die, I'd like to be buried in a cemetery, and then I want a gravestone. And on the gravestone, I want Brandon Franson, 1987 to whatever date. And underneath it, I want the words, shit, I forgot my charger. And every year, instead of flowers, my family just brings me USB keys or cables. All right, now, before I get out of here, you guys, I just want to tell you this. I'm not much of a big drinker, but I do drink beer. But one beer I can't stand has got to be Coors Light. Not because it's shitty beer, but because of the same damn advertisement campaign. For 10 years, Coors Light has done that mountain cold beer, right? When the mountain turns blue, you know your beer's cold. Which is bullshit, because we as Canadians know you don't have to be in the mountains for it to be cold. That beer could say Edmonton in November, you'd be like, fuck this cold beer. I feel like Coors Light just doesn't have anywhere to go with this mountain cold thing. Like, what can they do that's colder? I know. Polar Bear Vagina Cold Beer. That's what we got. When the vagina turns pink, it's time to drink. So drink up, you pussy. Thank you, everyone.
Talking about death. Okay, I want to share one thing because I just found out something. Someone was telling me apparently in a lot of religions, they believe that God chooses when you live or die. If that's true, do you think people live to be 100 because he finds them annoying? Like he's up there, like I don't want to deal with that yet.